slow, so if this seems to lag, um, yeah. Well, I'm really excited for this video review. Last night I finished Promise Me by Hilary Wynne, and it's book 3 in the Alexa Read series. If you haven't read the first two, I do not watch this. I mean, I'd swear there's going to be spoilers from the first two books. So, remember in Stay, Alexa met Julian, and he's this really hot, sexy, Spanish-speaking hotel tycoon almost, and Alexa had been through a lot. I would say she was a very weak person at this point in Stay, and she was just she always ran. She and Julian started a relationship, and if things get tough, she would run. She would just go, and she would give up. And Julian would always bring her back in. Oh, I can't remember if it's this book. No, it's not. And Hold On. Things are going well. And of course, you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, which is really funny, that the little phrase, because Lexi loves shoes. So while Lexi is waiting for the proverbial shoe to drop, everything's going great. And then she just one day stops hearing from Julian, and she's determined to find out what it is. Again, this is a huge spoiler from Hold On, so if you have not read it, stop, go, exit, press the exit button, stop, don't listen. Okay, now that I warned you, if you listen, I told you this is a spoiler, so if you didn't listen, that's your own fault. Julian, is gonna be a dad. Right? Okay. Yeah, I know. And it's not Alexa's kid. It's this woman that he had slept with a while ago, and one night the condom broke, okay? Well, of course that's a big deal. Lexi tries her hardest. I mean, she tries to stay, but I believe that any woman in that situation where you're with a man that is the possibility of being a father to another woman's kid, I know I wouldn't stay in that situation. I couldn't handle it, okay? And then you find out at the end of the book, hallelujah, the baby's not his. Thank you, God. Thank you. But does that mean Lexi's gonna come back? Does that mean that everything that happens is, okay? Is it gonna return to normal? Of course it's not. Because Lexi did something really stupid. Again, huge spoiler from Hold On if you haven't read it. She slept with Luke, her best friend, the guy that Julian's always like, oh my God, he wants in your pants. Oh no, he doesn't. Yes, he does. Bad decision, Lexi. Everybody that I talked to was pissed that she did that. So okay, now we're here. We're in Promise Me. So, things are slowly getting together. Slowly. I mean that slowly. But Lexi has to tell him. She has to tell Julian that she slept with the guy that her boyfriend hates. I know you probably know that's not going to go well. And it doesn't. Julian changes. I mean, big time. They try to fight it out. And they try their hardest to stay to each other, but warning, Julian turns into a giant dick. I've told Hilary that, and I'm like, dude, he's a dick. What happened? But that's his way of coping, sort of. I mean, it's hard for him, and I really love this book. I loved it so much. I love Lexi and I love Julian, and oh my God, in this book, if you remember all the way back from Stay that, Lexi was always running, and Promise Me, she's staying and she's fighting, and she's not letting anything get her down, but sometimes things, you just reach a point where you can't anymore. I am very proud of Lexi's growth. It's amazing, it's astounding, and oh my God, I love Hilary Wynne, and I love this series, and I kind of hated the ending because it's got one of my biggest book pet peeves in it. I'm not going to say what it is, and I won't spoil it. But still, oh my God, it's perfect, and it's Julian and Lexi, and oh my God. Oh, I love them. oh, Hilary, I just love everything about your writing. Your descriptions are amazing. God, those shoes. You know your shoes. You know your clothes. You know, I mean, you're good. You're really good. And you're great. Yeah. And I also really like, and I've said this in probably every review that I've written for your books, is when Julian or Lexi or somebody in the book speaks Spanish, in one way or another, it comes back, so the reader doesn't have to use the translation device on their Kindle. It comes back, and it like in the next sentence or the next paragraph, and you know what they said because they'll repeat it back in English or something, and that's great. And I love that. It's like pretty great. But oh my god, roller coaster ride, y'all! You're gonna love this book. If you love the Alexa Reed series, you're gonna love this. Oh my god, Lexi and Julian, I love you. And yeah, it's great. 5 stars, Hilary. 5 stars.